What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the Kuda and my best class setup here for you guys with this one. We haven't done a best class setup video in a little bit of time, so I figured this one would be perfect because I'm trying to complete this one now for Dark Matter. The Kuda grind is for real right now, and this class I've been using, I've been absolutely loving it. So I figured, why not? We'll showcase it here for you guys here. Hopefully you guys can enjoy it as well. And if you do, and you're feeling nice, drop a like down below. But with this one is once again tailored towards my playstyle, but also it can be used in a versatile way, that being a run and gun, but also objective type player. For that, it's going to dictate a lot of close quarters combat, some medium range combat, but for the most part, you're going to be up and personal with these players that you're playing against here. Primarily, you're going to be either like capping the flag or hopping on the hill, as well as trying to slay out. This, getting right into the class setup, firstly, as always, we have the Kuda. That is a no-brainer here, at least it should be. And then with the attachments, once again, I don't run an optic on this. I'm not necessarily against the iron sights. I mean, they could be better, but they also are not the worst in Black Ops 3, but I also don't feel that it's necessary to sacrifice a perk here just so that we can add an optic onto it. So an optic is not needed here within this class, but the attachments that we're going to be running on this as well include quick draw, grip, FMJ, as well as fast mags. These ones have been absolutely great to me on this class. Quick draw, obviously you're going to want to try and get your gun up as fast as possible in a gunfight. Grip is going to make the recoil almost non-existent on the Kuda. It's quite good in terms of recoil. There are some issues where it will start to stray from your initial target, but not necessarily too much, and grip just helps to reduce that. FMJ, you're going to try and get a little bit more damage on it, mostly through walls and stuff like that. The thin walls, I have pulled off a lot of wall bangs here in terms of the FMJ on this. Isn't necessarily the most needed or something like that, not necessarily. I'd probably swap this out with long barrel if you're trying to go with a longer engagement gunfight, but again, it's not necessarily the worst choice in terms of it, so that one's probably the variable in terms of attachments. Now the final one is fast mags. That is the really big part here with this one. A lot of the gameplay that you'll see, I am reloading on the fly very quickly in the middle of some tight situations, and fast mags makes that all possible. Now, of course, with 4 attachments, that's going to use up 2 wildcard slots as well, so that's 2 more down on your pick 10 system. And finally, with the last part of this class setup, we have the perks, which once again are just as important as the attachments, I think, here with this class setup. These ones are my standard run and gun ones, that being Sixth Sense, Tracker, as well as Awareness. So Sixth Sense, obviously, once again, lets you know if somebody is in that close vicinity of you, that you'll be able to pick them off if you have the chance. It's relatively close that they have to be here with you, whether it's through walls or anything like that. It does actually really help through walls a lot. That helps me out tremendously. But if you're not necessarily paying attention and they come up behind you, can't really help you out too much there, but Tracker allows you to see where enemy players were. Once again, following their footsteps, you can track them down, and if they're not sitting there waiting for you or trying to bait you into getting into a better position for them, this can help you out tremendously. Now, Awareness, once again, if you have a headset, is an absolutely amazing perk. If you don't have a headset and you play through a TV speaker or something like that, it's not necessarily the best perk to have enabled. Maybe if you have like a speaker system or something like that, it can help you out a little bit as well, but if you're just playing without a headset, it's not necessarily one that I would say 100% recommend. So if there's another perk that you want to run like Gung Ho or something like that, Dead Silence, by all means you can substitute it out with that. But as for anything else, that is really it here. That is the bulk of this class setup, and that's going to really wrap this one up here. Once again, this is used mostly for run and gun, but also playing the objective. So if you want to try and get into a hard point, clear it out, or something like that, you want to get into a flag, maybe even a spawn if you want to flip them out, this is a great class to do so. At least I believe so. This thing's been working wonders here for me, trying to grind out that Dark Matter camo for the Kuda. This is what I've been using almost exclusively on the Kuda. I changed it up at the very beginning here of this, but then I switched back over to this because it works so much better, I think, than any of the other class setups that I was building here with it. So that's where we're gonna wrap this video up here today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and if it did help you at all in any way, shape, or form, or you did like this class setup, be sure to have a like rating down below. Really does help the video as well as the channel out. I want to hear your thoughts on this though. If you do use it, what do you think of it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What do you think? Anything is on the table here for you guys, and all comments are always welcome. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're on that road to 30,000 subscribers. We just hit 26,000, so thank you guys so much for that. I really do appreciate it. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Mine has been Nikolai Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.